Hello, my name is Fiona, and I'm a certified teacher and a Praxis coach with Study.com. Are you planning to take the Principles of Learning and Teaching Early Childhood exam? This is Praxis Test Code 5621. Praxis 5621 is an exam that covers several subtopics. This problem set covers the subtopic of Instructional Process. Let's review the types of questions you can expect to encounter on the exam. Problem number 1. An English teacher is planning to begin a unit on Shakespeare. Before reading the first play, the teacher introduces all students to terms and vocabulary words that are in the play and will likely be unfamiliar to them. This is an example of which of the following types of strategies: differentiation, accommodation, scaffolding, or modification. Differentiation involves tailoring instruction to meet individual needs of students by varying the content, process, products, or learning environment. So we can eliminate that. Accommodation typically refers to changes that help students with disabilities access the same curriculum as their peers, such as extended time on tests or preferential seating. So let's cross that out as well. Modification involves altering the curriculum expectations for students, often for those with significant disabilities, such as simplifying assignments or using an alternative curriculum. So we can cross that out as well. The correct answer here is scaffolding. Scaffolding is a teaching strategy that involves providing temporary support to students to help them achieve a deeper understanding or higher level of skill than they would be able to reach independently. By pre-teaching vocabulary, the teacher is providing a foundation that will help students better understand the text as they read, gradually reducing the support as the students become more proficient. Therefore, the correct answer is scaffolding. Problem number 2. Which of the following would be considered an example of social learning theory? Two boys pretend to be cats by mimicking what they see cats do in cartoons. A mother helps her toddler use a fork during dinner, then praises him when he uses the fork correctly on his own. A child watches his father change the channel using the remote, then presses the buttons on their toy phone. Or, a girl throws trash on the ground and is instructed to pick it up by one of her peers. So, when we're considering examples of social learning theory, it's important to identify instances where individuals learn behaviors by observing others. The example of two boys pretending to be cats by mimicking cartoons is more aligned with imaginative play. So, let's cross that out. A mother helping her toddler use a fork during dinner and then praising him for using it correctly illustrates operant conditioning, where behavior is shaped by reinforcement. So we can cross that out as well. A girl throwing trash on the ground and being instructed to pick it up by a peer is an example of direct instruction and peer correction. So let's eliminate that as well. The correct answer is the scenario where a child watches his father change the channel using the remote and then presses the buttons on their toy phone. This scenario is a clear example of social learning theory, which emphasizes learning through observation, imitation, and modeling. The child observes the behavior of their father using the remote and imitates this behavior with their toy, demonstrating the process of learning through observation. Therefore, C is the correct answer. Problem number 3. Which of the following scenarios is an example of active listening? A student is staring out the window as another student attempts to explain the assignment to him. A teacher explains a math problem to a student, and the student paraphrases the explanation out loud when the teacher is finished. A student is asking a question and the teacher cuts them off and tells them they will discuss it later. Or, a student is so excited when the teacher begins speaking about dinosaurs that he interrupts her to start sharing what he knows about dinosaurs. A student staring out the window while another student explains the assignment is not an example of active listening, as it shows a lack of attention and engagement. So let's cross that out. Similarly, when a teacher cuts off a student who is asking a question and tells them they will discuss it later, it interrupts and dismisses the student's attempt to communicate. So we can cross that out as well. Additionally, a student who interrupts the teacher out of excitement to share what they know about dinosaurs indicates a lack of patience and attentiveness to the speaker. So we can eliminate that answer as well. The correct answer is the scenario where a teacher explains a math problem and the student paraphrases the explanation out loud when the teacher is finished. This exemplifies active listening, as the student is attentively listening to the teacher, processing the information, and then restating it in their own words to confirm understanding. This active engagement shows that the student is fully participating in the communication process. Therefore, the correct answer is B. Problem number 4. An elementary school teacher wants her students to say please and thank you. To teach them this, she makes sure to say please and thank you frequently to her students and in front of her students. What type of teaching method is the teacher demonstrating? Correcting, mirroring, behavior molding, or modeling? Correcting involves identifying and addressing specific mistakes or misbehaviors to improve future behavior. So let's cross that one out. Mirroring involves reflecting the actions or words of another person back to them. So that is incorrect as well. Behavior molding typically involves shaping behavior through reinforcement and gradual steps to achieve a desired behavior. So we can cross that one out as well. The correct answer is modeling. Modeling is a teaching method where the teacher demonstrates the desired behavior for students to observe and imitate. By frequently using please and thank you in front of her students, the teacher is providing a clear example of the polite behavior, encouraging students to adopt these manners through observation and imitation. Therefore, the correct answer is modeling. I trust I was able to clarify the types of questions that you will find about the subtopic of instructional process for the Praxis 5621 exam. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel so that with Study.com's help, you will feel well equipped and well prepared for exam day. Bye for now.